it's Winona, the left-handed beater, and I'm back with part 2 of this Annie's, what's it called? Annie's Simply Beads, Sea Breeze. And I finally got all this strung, and then I noticed that this pearl is darker than the rest. But you know what? It's staying. I'm not going back and pulling it out. This is one of my beginner pieces, and I'm just happy I got that done. But now I've got the hard part. Now I've got to put the cone on. And apparently these have a, no, I don't feel any give to them. And then you do the wire code, a crimp tube, oopsie, oh, it's in my fingers, and then you do this, and let's try to get this right this time. Let's go through all 3 of them, and I missed all of them but one. Well, now I'm too high. I've adjusted my camera, and now my camera's too, my hands are too high. Okay, so if we go through, theoretically, if we go through the middle here, we should catch them all, right? And I think we did, but we can always, they're jump rings, we can always adjust them after. But now I lost my crimp tube. So now we go back through the crimp tube. This is so hard when you don't have feeling in your fingertips. And you don't have any nails because they're shredding like onion skins. Okay, now I got a mess here. I have to slide you down there. And like I said, this is my first time ever doing anything like this. So we'll see how it goes. So how are you gonna, it says, pull the weeding, sorry. Pull on the beading wire tail so that the wire cone is slightly compressed and slack is out of the necklace. And then crimp. Okay. But I would think, I guess I better not think and just listen to the instructions. This kind of stuff is hard to do. Let's get you over here and let's pull. I hope that's enough. And that's going to go in there. And I don't want, I want the slack out of the necklace though. Oh, I think I got it. I think I may have it. Okay, where's that? That tool that's supposed to be so great. Everyone makes this look so easy. But let me tell you, it's not. Okay, I need an extra hand. Okay. And then we'll pull it this way. Maybe that's why they give you extra stuff. I really flatten that crimp tube. Come on. Well, I think I just wrecked it. Yeah, I did. It just fell apart on me. Shoot. Okay. I think I can thread the crimp tube through there. I really want to be able to do these things, but I'm thinking, I don't know if my fingers are going to cooperate. I think I need one of those things that men who make fish flies, you know, they, where'd that go? They have a third hand. It kind of holds things for them. I think that's what I may need to invest in if I want to do more stuff like this that requires a little bit more dexterity. Okay, so I don't want to have slack in my necklace. Oh, that's easier. And that's still loose. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, we're supposed to make sure that the wires are even. Okay. I hope I'm not too loud. My face is right in the camera. Oh, I did it. Look, you can see the two lines there. Now let's see if I can fold it over. That's the part I was having trouble with. And that's up here. Yeah. I don't think I can do that one. But, is it tight? Yeah, I think it's tight. So, and crimp and trim. I'm going to trim. I may be making a mistake, but I'm going to, or maybe I better just trim it tight. There. Oh, I have a little slack in this line. But if I even it out, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. And then it says, thread 4 6-inch lengths of chain through the rosette at one end of the necklace. Attach all 8 ends of chain to a 6mm jump ring. Repeat on the other end. Okay. So we'll try that. So we'll thread that through. I'll move that out of the way. Thread. You know, it should be easy, but so we've got one there. And I hope everything's fine where you are. I hope everyone's doing okay. Oh, look at this one. Look how much longer that one is. What did I do? Well, we'll fix that in the end. Come on, fingers. Okay, 3. Oh, it's starting to get hot in here. I might have to turn a fan on. I'm waiting for a part for the air conditioner. Come on, we have air conditioning on the main level of our house, but we built this addition and we didn't put like vents through it. We heat by electric heat in here, and we have an air conditioning unit, but it needs to be charged. I didn't know it would be such a deal. So I don't know why some of these are longer, but let's see what happens when I put them on a jump ring. I was really nervous about doing this because of the, because of the crimp tubes and that, but I think I did okay for my first try. This chain might be a bit of a trouble though. I moved my camera again. I think this is a better angle for me. Okay, we've got one. We'll see if one hangs a lot longer than the others, and then we'll trim that one up. 2. 3. Okay, what did I do here? This last one. Oh man, I got a hot mess. How can I take something that should be so easy? You know what I'm going to do? I am going to put, if I can find my jump ring, 2, 3. I don't know where my jump ring went, but, oh, there it is. So I'm going to put, I hope this works, and I might have to close the jump ring for it to work, to even my chain out. 1. Of course, the chain is so tiny. 2. Come on, 3. I've been reading, I was a librarian for many years, and I love to read. And that was a hard part of the chemo, as well as that I wasn't able to read for a couple of years. I couldn't take in what I was reading. Okay, let's slide this down here and see what we've got. Come on. Anyway, I like any kind of book I read. I have very diverse tastes in TV shows and reading, but I really enjoy fantasy. And I've read a series from Sarah Maas, and I really liked it. It was, what was it called? Tower of, I can't remember what it was called, the series. I think I'm making a mess here, because now I've cut some and the others are still long. But I just finished her Court series, or not the series, the second book in the series. And oh man, do I love those books. That's not quite evil, but I'm going to keep it that way. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to string this through these. Come on. It shouldn't have to be this hard. There we go. Okay, now I've got those. And let's undo the twists. Let's get these lined up. Anyway, I just finished that book last night and it's still in my head. I love it. I have a whole bunch of books to read. And I don't know what book I'm going to pick up tonight to start on. But I'm definitely going to order the next 2 books in that series. And I also love to listen to audiobooks. I used to work about 20 miles from my home. And then I worked 100 miles from home, and I'd stay at my mom's for the week and come home on the weekends. And I used to listen to audiobooks in the car. And I just love that. And I don't do that much anymore because I don't drive anymore. My feet are so bad that I don't trust myself to hit the brake if I need to, and it just hurts. The vibration of the car just sends my feet off. So I miss that. I miss not listening to the books. And I suppose if I didn't film what I'm beading, I could probably listen while I bead. And there's probably lots of projects that I won't film, because as you can see how much I'm struggling with this simple one. But let's get, did I get it on? But anyway, if you're a reader, maybe comment what you like to read, and if you've read any good books lately. It's always good to find new authors. I found this author, I was at my sister's cabin, or cottage at the lake, and she had the book, the first book in that series, sitting there. I think she picked it up at a garage sale. And I said, can I take it home and read it? And man, I love that book so much. There, that's not bad, hey? I had to read every book in the series after that. And then I went on to her next series. But I went to the bookstore in the city to get the next book in the series, and they don't have them. Originally, they were young adult books, but now they're in the adult section, which I think is probably a good idea, because it's not just what, well, I guess kids are doing lots these days that we don't know they're doing, so. But I know I struggled as a librarian in the school. Cirque du Freak books came out, and they're vampire books. And I actually, we used to do Scholastic book fairs, and I grabbed one of the books, I guess it was the first book, out of our earnings. Usually I would grab some of the books in the cart, and then we'd have them right away. And I grabbed one of the books, and these boys in grade 6, they read them, and they didn't read. They didn't like to read. But they read that book, and then they came to me and they asked me if I would bring in the series. And normally I was just, yeah, no problem. You know, I'll bring in, if it's going to get you reading, I'll bring it in. But I was concerned about the vampire part of it. I didn't know if that was appropriate to bring into our school. So I brought it to a staff meeting, and the staff decided that, you know, if it's going to get these boys reading, let's get the books. So I bought the whole series. And when these boys finished school, finished grade 12, one of them stopped me on the street one day and said, "Thank you." He said, "I love to read now. And if you hadn't brought those books in for me, I never would have read." And he said, so, you know, sometimes you got to do things a little bit different than what you're comfortable doing. Now, is that going to be safe to leave that open? But in the end, it was good, because I read every book I put in that library. And I could talk to the kids about the books all the time. It was so sad when our school division decided that they were not going to staff the libraries full-time anymore. And they were going to have a itinerant teacher librarian and an itinerant library assistant. And they only got, like, based on the school enrollment, that's the hours they got in each school. Most schools never had a full-time anybody in the library, so it's empty a lot of the time. And that library and that school they put a new library in. We had a high school. It's a K to 12 school, and we had a high school gym and an elementary gym. And in the elementary gym, they decided to put a new library in it. It was part of their remodeling of the school. So there was a girl that was in there. I was an educational assistant. And, oops, darn it. So which way does this go? This way? Anyway, and there was a librarian in there, and she was the one helping make decisions on what kind of shelving and everything. And so she left shortly after they opened the library, within a few months. And then I got the job, and I just love that job. I go in the school now, and I can't stand to look at the library because it's just, nobody's in there. Books are missing. The school division decided that they wanted books that were on the curriculum or reading lists, and they didn't want all the other stuff, and the kids could go to the public library for that. Well, that's great when you live in a city, but when you live in a small town, you can't. So they removed a lot of the books, and it's just kind of heartbreaking to go back and look at it. But anyways, so there, I've got that done. And then it says, oh boy, you won't believe how tense my shoulders are from doing that. On the end of a necklace, attach a 6mm jump ring and 1/2 of the toggle clasp to a 4mm jump ring. Okay, so I've got 2 of these left. And I've got, I think I only need 2 of those. And I've got these. And I know these are going to tarnish right away because you can see in there. It's a different color, which is a shame because it's pretty. Okay, so I need to, I can't see it by the picture. Okay, on each end, attach 6mm jump ring and 1/2 toggle clasp. Oh, okay, I don't need these. I just need the little guys. And I might be able to open these with my fingers. Nope. Is that where the opening is? Nope. Be pulling on the wrong part, so I'm opening. Oops, this isn't the right plier to do that. So, you know what, I was just going to say, so I normally have my clasp on this side, so I should put it on this side. And then I realized you could just turn the necklace around. So did they twist it a bit? No, it just kind of hangs here. This is really pretty. Okay, I can't do that. I'm going to have to pick that up. Hold that there. I hope it doesn't sound like I'm heavy breathing because my face is right next to my camera here. I'm not freaking you out, I hope. Okay. So we'll try that again. We'll put this through there. And then we'll put that through there. I'll close it. And then you wonder why my nails are so bad. Okay. So got that one done. And where does this one open? Right there. Oh, another thing. I just kept going with the beads. there were more beads than I needed, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to keep going until I run out of beads. And then I decided I'm going to change up the earrings too. Grab you. Oh no, I'm just about done. I have to say these jump rings feel better than the last month's. So there's my necklace, all done. It's not straight. Oh yeah, it is. Awesome. Okay, I decided I might change the earrings up a bit because I have, I'm going to turn this around. I left 2 of these, and I need 4 of these, I think. I might not need 4 of those. Come on. Oh, my fingers won't pick up these metal beads. Pray for me. Please pray for me that my nails will grow. And these might not be long enough. Let's see. So we start with that. And then we do a spacer. And then we do that. And then we do a spacer. And then we do that. Okay, and then we do a space. No, this isn't going to be long enough. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm going to pause this and I'll come back.